Hi, my name is David, and welcome to the first episode of Things I Wish I Knew Before Buying, or in short, TIWIKBB. Today, we'll be covering the HP Pavilion gaming laptop refreshed for the year 2020, HP's portable budget gaming offering for this year. Unlike other reviewers, I'll be catering this review for the diligent consumers where they've already done necessary research on the specifications and know what they should expect from this device already. So, I won't be going through the specs and benchmarks, but focusing on things I personally could not have known even after looking at product reference data sheets, teardowns, and other resources like mainstream reviews. So, to start, personally, the all-plastic chassis doesn't feel cheap or tacky and holds on to everything quite sturdily for this price, without any noticeable deck flex if you're using it normally. The chassis does squeak and whine when handling the device, so don't expect it to be the same quality as the best plastic builds out there. For me, the hinge doesn't feel very durable and wobbles quite a bit after adjusting. I'll show some footage of this here. It doesn't happen 100% of the time, but when it does wobble, I'd consider it quite significant. Also, I find that hinges which can't hold about a 20-degree angle often feel loose over the years quicker. I'm not an engineer, but I feel it has something to do with the maximum force the hinge can handle, and if it barely holds up the screen brand new, then over time, as the hinge wears, it will feel even looser. Comment below to let me know what you think of that theory. As for the keyboard, I personally really like the keycaps used and how the white backlight really synergizes with its design. The backlight isn't the brightest, but serves its purpose to let you know where keys are in the dark. The keyboard feels a little mushy compared to the likes of Lenovo and Dell, but that's not too much of a problem. The main problem is how it doesn't register key pressures sometimes. I'm not able to recreate this on camera as I don't know the cause of this issue. It is infrequent, but happens often enough for me to link this to be an issue with the device. If I were to enumerate its prevalence, I'd say 2 times or so every hour. Say you're using this device as intended, playing games, that being the main selling point of this device. It can be really annoying in games you care about for it to change pace entirely due to an unregistered key press. The trackpad is a matte plastic, which feels alright. I don't have anything negative or positive to say about the material, it's just so-so. But the build quality or quality control is not up to par. Just listen to the rattling noise when using this trackpad. And it's not just that, but there's also noticeable travel before the actual click is registered and makes it not very nice to use. To add on to that, if the volume is above 70%, you'd occasionally hear mild distortion and tinny noises from the speakers. While using this device for an extended period of time, I find the short trackpad to be irritating at times. This links onto the palm rest, which is also a little too short for comfort when considering the sharper than normal edges on this chassis. It isn't noticeable, but if you use the device for hours on end, I found the bottom of my left-hand palm starting to ache from small adjustments made during general use and gaming. Which brings me to my final point. Due to this laptop's heavy weight pairing with its sharper edges, it's very uncomfortable moving this device around with the lid open if you usually grip it by the back of the hinge, which I often find myself doing with any laptop. I know this sounded like me picking my gripes against this laptop, but I just want to emulate what it's like owning this device, because often we research products and find one that is perfect for us, but as we use it, we often find certain things we don't like about it or irritates us. These can be deal-breaking for some people, and by the time it is noticed, it may be too late to return the device. So by knowing what to expect, we can test our tolerances to these things and make an informed decision to keep or return the product. Please let me know what you think of this review, and if you happen to own this device, whether you've had similar or different experience mentioned in the video. This has been David, and thank you for watching.